To maintain and adjust the clutch lever on your Indian Scout, follow these steps. Park the bike on a flat, level surface and allow it to cool completely. Begin by inspecting the entire length of the clutch cable for any damage to the external casing. Also, inspect any exposed wire for fraying, kinks, or corrosion. Replace any cables that are damaged, sticky, or sluggish. Tip: use a shop rag and locking pliers to rotate the clutch shaft arm until the tension has been released from the cable. Rotate the cable barrel out of the clutch shaft arm and release the clutch shaft. Pull the cable up and out of the mounting boss. Then move to the clutch lever and remove the plastic cap from the pivot pin. Be careful not to scratch the finish during removal. Next, remove the clutch lever pivot nut and screw. Then, disconnect the clutch cable from the clutch lever. Now, remove any old grease and dirt from the lever, housing, and cable ends. After this, lubricate the clutch lever and pivot screw with moly assembly grease or all-purpose grease. Also, apply a thin coating of grease to both clutch cable ends. Do not lubricate between the cable and sheath. Next, reconnect the clutch cable into the lever housing. Then, install the clutch lever into the handlebar and align the pivot pin hole. Reinstall the pivot pin fully and torque to specification. Next, reinstall the nut and torque to specification. Before continuing, clean any residual grease off the bike and reinstall the plastic cap. Then, rotate the clutch shaft arm and reconnect the clutch cable into the lower cable housing. Now, let's adjust the clutch lever free play. The clutch cable adjuster nut is located underneath a rubber protective cover on the left side of the motorcycle, above the left-hand V cover. While holding the clutch cable, slide the rubber protective cover forward to reveal the lock nut. Next, unclip the cable from the rear two clips for easier adjuster access. Make sure the cable is reclipped and retained after adjustment. Then, while holding the cable, loosen the lock nut and turn the cable adjuster inward or outward until the clutch lever free play is set to specification. Now, while holding the cable, tighten the adjuster lock nut securely and slide the rubber protective cover rearward to cover the cable adjuster. Next, verify that the safety switch activates properly. The engine should not start in gear with the clutch lever released. For more information, see your authorized Indian motorcycle dealer or visit indianmotorcycle.com.